Any tribute to the ministry of Jack Rhoda would be remiss if it failed to include someone who's remained closest to him since its beginning. Someone so intimately connected to Jack that were the relationship to end, he would likely appear to be a stranger to us. We are talking, of course, of Jack's mustache. We are honored this evening to have an exclusive person-to-facial hair interview with the mouth brow better known as the Jack Stash. Come on over here, Jack Stash. Good evening. Thanks for joining us.
It's an honor to be a part of the occasion.
Well, when we were planning this event, we were trying to think of those who've known him best and longest. We went through old photos and directories, and then it became obvious. The answer was right under our nose the whole time.
Correction. Jack's nose.
Yeah. You've been there from the beginning. Let's talk about that. It must have been strange, being the only mustache belonging to a baby.
Wait, what? No, not the beginning of his life, the beginning of his ministry.
But I've seen pictures of him in his infancy.
Drawn by a kid with a weird imagination. Jack able to grow a mustache as a baby? No. Trust me, Jack was a late bloomer.
Really?
I brought evidence. For example, here's Jack as a high school senior in a woodworking class.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I am. Like Jack is capable of woodworking. Yeah, but seriously, compare this picture of Jack with his sisters to this picture of Jack with his sisters and his younger brother.
He certainly seems happier in the first one. Why the change in attitude?
Well, in this one, he's still clearly eldest brother, the guardian of his sisters. That changes in this one.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Well, it's hard to see because you'll notice that Jack stands as far away as possible from his sister Grace, who is his younger sister, but...
Ooh, ouch.
It did hurt. So Jack was forced to find other ways to demonstrate a masculine maturity.
Like not buttoning his shirt and posing tough.
I know. It's both sad and adorable.
How long did this go on?
Too long. I mean, here he is, a graduate of seminary. Look at me! I'm smoking a pipe like a big boy.
I see what you mean. You half expect bubbles to come streaming out of that thing. I'm looking at this guy and thinking, what he needs is a mustache. Tell us how you secured his masculinity once and for all.
I'm afraid that's not how it works. I am not the source of masculinity. I'm just the calling card masculinity leaves under your nose.
So what was it that enabled Jack to feel like a man?
Not what. Who.
Of course. Carol Sue. She changed things.
Oh, most definitely. Something happened on that honeymoon that changed him. Made him a man. As a result, Jack began to grow a mustache.
You were conceived on their honeymoon.
Indeed I was. Want to see my baby pictures?
Do I?
There they are, in Amsterdam.
My goodness. Sure enough. Can we zoom in on baby Jack Stash? Ah, look at those tiny follicles. So cute.
Thank you.
To think that is the beginning of the push broom I see before me today.
Again, thank you.
I can see why he's kept you after all these years. And it's always just been the two of you. Never a full beard, no sideburns, no goatee, not even a soul patch.
You don't mess with perfection.
Yes, but fashions come and go.
Eyebrows came back into fashion. Maybe you should put some on the Mona Lisa.
Fair enough. So, that changed everything. He bloomed when you did. No more pipe, no more awkwardness around photos.
Well,
What?
Well, around the camera, Jack can still forget, lose touch with his manly depths. He resorts to a pose I've come to call the self-cuddle.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. What do you do?
I whisper to him, "Go with hip. Come on, Jack. You've got to go with hip."
What do you mean, go with hip? Don't you mean you've got to be hip?
No, I mean go with... Oh, look. Rhodas need a pose. Find one that works and stick with it. His sisters, they nail it every time. So Jack's pose is what we call HIP. It's just an acronym. It stands for Hands in Pockets. Maybe the best way to explain it is just to sing it. Would you mind?
I guess not.
When you're standing on the dock, put your hands in your pockets, or leaning on a rock, put your hands in your pockets, or traveling with your friends, put your hands in your pockets, or you visit Ireland, put your hands in your pockets. When you're wearing cool shades, put your hands in your pockets, or with your former classmates, put your hands in your pockets, or with your brother John, put your hands in your pockets, or staring at the horizon, put your hands in your pockets. When you're with the Cokes and Pots, put your hands in your pockets, which happens quite a lot. Put your hands in your pockets. Or wearing massive glasses, put your hands in your pocket. Or standing behind beach grasses, put your hands in your pocket. When you're with your teenage daughter, put your hands in your pockets. Or beside a body of frozen water, put your hands in your pockets.
Put your hands
in your pockets. Hands in your pockets. Hands in your pockets. Yeah.
So, now that you and Jack are retiring, do you have any plans?
Maybe do a little modeling gig or two. We actually have a couple of endorsement deals in the works.
Really? With whom?
With Coke. And one with McDonald's.
I've heard of both of those. Good luck to you, Jack Stash, and congratulations on almost 50 years of upper lip coverage.
Thanks. It's been a pleasure.